This TikTok just made this moron homeless.
Best part about living in a high rise is you can just let your dog right here. Get rid of it, then you just go like this.
You can't park there!
I'm the guy who did 600 tattoos of KSI's name, and I did a tattoo of him every single day until he called me, and I'm still waiting for a phone call.
So today we're going to be going over another interesting topic. We're going to be talking about the lack of common sense that I'm seeing in the world. I do believe a lot of this stems from social media and the amount of time we all put into it, whether it's the lack of critical thinking skills because we could just Google it and use ChatGPT, or some of the insane decisions people make just for the smallest amount of attention online. This kind of issue is only going to get worse because it's not like this technology is going to disappear. It's only going to become more ingrained in all of our lives. We have a ton of different examples to go over today, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But we're going to start off with somebody making crazy choices just for some online engagement.
I'm the guy who did 600 tattoos of KSI's name, and I did a tattoo of him every single day until he called me, and I'm still waiting for a phone call. And I just want to say that this is only the beginning. I'm going to actually do 1,000 KSI tattoos at October 1st. We are almost there, so just stay tuned, put the notifications on, because 1,000 KSI tattoos is crazy.
I can confidently say that you're a disgrace to your family. I've never even met your family, but I know that you are a disgrace. You got 600 tattoos of another grown man that you've never even seen IRL. This man blocked you. You contacted him about all the tattoos that you got on for him and stuff like that, and he blocked you. You didn't get a video out of it. You didn't get no content. No, now you just get to walk around as the dumb with 600 tattoos of KSI.
And I wish that this was bait just for some funny content online, but we go over to the account and he's still doing it. Apparently 2,000 KSI tattoos soon. Now I'm not trying to downplay his account, but he has 16,000 followers on TikTok. That's not nothing, but comparing to other influencers, that's pretty small. I don't think doing all of this and not even getting the attention of the person you're tattooing on your body is really worth it in the end. And you already know, clicking on one of my videos, I have to put in a clip of me hating on some gamblers, so here you go.
I just got my final notice on my doorstep saying if I don't pay $1,400 by tomorrow, they're about to cut my lights off. $1,400. That is outrageous. And I don't know about y'all, but I like keep my lights on. But the only way they're about to get it from me is I'm going to put $1,400 on some dice and see if I can get this for free. Or if not, they're going to have to shut my off. Let's get it. $1,400. 50-50. I'll start lighting the candles.
Now I know that these types of videos are a funnel into other avenues to make money, so that's why they make ridiculous choices like this. He's got a link on his page to Roobet. I guess it's just another one of the FanDuels. I mean, there's a million sites. However, seeing this content day in and day out, especially the sports gambling guys, will slowly start eroding your brain and thinking that this kind of thing is okay. Let me just bet $1,400 on dice real quick, even though I can't pay my bills. I am glad that a lot more people are talking about the gambling problem in today's world, but it doesn't mean that it's going away anytime soon. But we'll move on to honestly people just recording themselves committing crimes. On one hand, I guess it's fine because it's a pretty cut and dry case of what happened. You are legitimately caught red-handed with video evidence on social media. But on the other side of the coin, where is the common sense in today's world? My mom throwing bricks at my dad's car 15 years after breaking up. You decided that this was a good idea to put on TikTok. Wow. How mature with 173,000 likes. That's how many eyeballs are on this video. Girl, take this down with 200,000 likes. Too late now. Recording a literal crime is crazy. The dad's lawyer after seeing this viral TikTok. Girl, this is something to post on the private or close friends or something. Please don't get her caught up. LOL, this is so funny. 500,000 likes. Girl, why are you posting the evidence? Incriminating your mom for views. There's thousands of these comments. There's another one that seems to be a trend on TikTok, taking the advertisements for movies from the mall, from movie theaters, recording you and your friend just running off with it. And then going to some of the comment sections are pretty interesting. Completely legal, by the way. My movie theater saved the security camera videos and sent it to the police who tracked their license to the home. There you go. That's how easy it is to be found in 2026. There's a 4K security camera at every corner. Hope the couple 100,000 or even couple million views on TikTok was worth it. I don't think so.
This TikTok just made this moron homeless.
Best part about living in a high rise is you can just let your dog right here. Get rid of it, then you just go like this. Look at that. Yeah.
Your actions have earned you the title Dog Poop Man. And after watching it, yeah, dude, sorry, you did that to yourself, because it now seems like he's getting evicted.
And just like that, boys, Miami, we had a good run. So guys, I end up coming home, check my front door, and I have 7 days to get the f out, bro. Here on the balcony, for those of you that saw, ended up not being a harmless video.
But he made another video, another update.
So I'll be homeless in about 6 days. I went from living this dream life to damn near going homeless.
You documented yourself throwing dog poop off of your balcony. Absolute life skill issue.
I think one of the comments from this video says it perfectly. Then he pressed post. You thought that this was a good idea, that there would be no consequences. Zero critical thinking skills whatsoever. And funny enough, this isn't even a one-off issue. Here's another one on screen. Now that I live in a penthouse, I can golf from my balcony every day and hit all the 9-to-5 workers below me to knock them into reality. You really can't make this kind of stuff up. Your 5 roommates are kicking you off the lease. Isn't that the truth? You could literally be reported for a crime, and there's video evidence to prove it. We got another example up on screen. Throwback to me yelling at the car wreck and end up turning into one. If you haven't seen these types of videos, it's somebody who drives by a car accident saying, hey, you know you can't park there, right? It was funny like the first or second time you saw those videos, but then it got really old very quickly. And then this person decides to do it as well and ends up in her own car wreck because she's not paying attention. To add on top of it, them also posting this online, if it was me, I would have never put it up because of how embarrassed I would have been. But that's not the thought process in today's world. Anything for just a little bit of engagement. Here we have another example that I just have to talk over because the audio is horrendous. The amount of wind noise makes the audio useless, but it's somebody who decided to show everyone how she sideswiped a pole and completely wrecked her Cadillac Escalade. Basically playing it off like it's not that serious, even though it's a 6-figure car. You could obviously see the amount of damage, and she uses the excuse that I'm just a girl. That's exactly what the description showed as well. We could go over to the comments. I'm sorry, but the I'm just a girl is so insulting to those who don't think this behavior is cute. Exactly. If you hit stuff regularly, that's probably an indicator that you shouldn't be driving a car that big. But the Escalades, the Yukons, the Tahoes, Suburbans, Expeditions are all the mom dream cars. I'm gonna have one child and then decide to drive around a small school bus 24/7. What can go wrong? As an Escalade owner, I know it has sensors and cameras all over the place. The creator replies, "Welp, they didn't make a peep. Oops." Honestly, how in the world could you possibly not see a yellow pole? Your insurance must be through the roof. But we can move on to yet another example of a series that I have on this channel, because that's how common this problem is. People getting fired from their work because they can't stop recording themselves on the job.
Hey guys! So last night I got fired from Texas Roadhouse, and it is because of that one video that I have. I took it down thinking that I would still keep my job, and I tried to make a deal with them, and my boss, she said no. But the reason why is the Texas Roadhouse Biggest Pet Peeve video blew up, and one of our guests saw it and they reported me.
I didn't see the video. Someone tell me what it was about. It was a video of her going around asking the employees their biggest work pet peeves while working at Texas Roadhouse. Most were just like customer icks, basically, nothing for her to get fired for. But you're still going around making videos while you're on the clock. I saw the video. Texas Roadhouse was right to fire you. You're the first impression people associate with Texas Roadhouse, and it wasn't good. Don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. You have opinions on your pet peeves as everyone does. That's not the problem. The problem is, again, that you recorded a whole bunch of employees and customers and decided to put it up online, getting hundreds of thousands or millions of views. And we have another comment talking about this follow-up video. Servers need to stop. It looks so bad to come on TikTok and complain. As a server of 36 years, this video infuriates me. If you're at the point where you are posting TikToks as some sort of creator or influencer, you have 100% seen some of the videos of people getting fired because they were recording at work. So you're just going right along and doing it anyway. You can't really be surprised. I honestly don't know what else to say.
You know something that I'm learning about the world that we're living in? You have to be extremely specific, extremely literal, and impeccably concise with every word that you say, because people are looking to misunderstand you. People are looking to have an argument with you. People are looking to just have a bad day. And it's sad that common sense is not so common. When you're trying to prove a point, or when you're trying to exercise a point to people, They're literally going out of their way to misunderstand you, and it's sad.
I think this is super common online. It's almost like a pastime for some people to just get into arguments with other users, yelling back and forth into the void. It's not like you're going to change anybody's opinion. It really must be some form of entertainment for people out there. I mean, we have an example right here of pet owners getting very angry at this woman.
Yesterday I made a video that triggered a lot of dog parents, but I said that dogs aren't human. Basically, my main point in the video was just that dogs aren't human. They don't have to go every single indoor place that humans go. And I am getting so many comments of people like, well, people bring their kids and babies. What is a kid and what is a baby? Quickly. Human? Yeah, let's refer to the beginning of the video again. Dogs are not what? Human. There we go. There we go. It's like people are deliberately missing the point.
Now I know that this could be a topic in and of itself, and I really think this problem's only going to be getting worse with the younger generations. What's your critical thinking skills going to look like when we start seeing articles like this? Nearly a third of kids can't use books when starting school and try to swipe them like phones.
If my child started swiping a book like it was a tablet, thus outing me to the preschool teacher that not only has my kid never touched a book, but they've also never even seen me open a book, I would pull him out immediately and we would just try again in another school.
Turning pages was on our development questionnaires. How do you get that far gone? Some of my students have never even held a crayon before coming to kindergarten. Stop it, this has to be fake. I can't believe this. I hope it is fake. My niece had this problem when she was 3 to 4 years old. I asked my sister-in-law about it, who proudly exclaimed, "I don't read to her, why would I?" Oh man. I know we've dived deeper on this channel with this topic. Gen Alpha is not doing too well in school right now. They're having pretty tough times just reading. So unless there's major changes happening very quickly, the future is just not looking too great. Now we could switch over to some of the products that get shoved in our face all the time, the TikTok shop, the Temu Fails. Again, at this point, if you're still getting scammed with these really low quality items, I don't really know what else to do. There are so many different examples online.
Oh yeah, buy the Vivor floor off TikTok shop. This is the garbage that TikTok shop sells. Now I'm trying to put, look at, every time I try to push anything over it, it pulls up. This is what's happening. This floor is garbage. Don't believe a word TikTok shop says. That indented from my tire sitting on it. That is just from a tire sitting, a car in my garage, on the garage tile floors. This was like $900 in tiles, and they're all cheap rubber, and they bend and they pull up and they warp. This is what it looks like. It took me so much time to build this. All that happened just from pushing a toolbox on it.
This one wasn't even that cheap, almost $1,000 worth of these tiles for it to be basically useless. Now I know that there's a lot of creators that all of their content on TikTok is just buying these products, showing you how much of a scam it is, but I guess it doesn't matter. The purchases just keep rolling in. I mean, we could go over to another clip that's been happening for what, the past 6 years since the pandemic? Just an unbelievable amount of terrible Temu products.
When you sell your living room set and then you order from Temu, cabrón.
Shirt from Temu. Temu? I think it's Temu. What the
How's your family? Beautiful.
Imagine you buy a phone on Temu, S23 Ultra, and then it's that you get it. What's the size of that piece?
Temu got me because I thought I was buying this bat ornament, not a photo of someone holding the bat ornament. Like, what the is this?
Now I know most of these clips are pretty funny at the end of the day, but still, you can't be getting got by these products in 2026 now. I would say that everybody knows that they're a scam, but I guess that's not the case. I do have a lot more examples, but I think you guys get the point. We'll just finish off this video with this clip.
This solar company convinced this customer to put solar panels on their aging roof. Now this customer needs a new roof, and they have to pay to have this solar system removed off the old roof and installed onto a new roof. And this is going to add to the cost of their solar project, meaning they're not saving as much money in the long run as they could have. Make sure you do not get taken advantage of by a solar company. Solar power is absolutely a great choice if it's done on the right home. You should never have solar installed on an aging roof or a roof you know needs to be replaced.
Now, I'm not some amazing handyman or master carpenter, but you could clearly see that that roof is pretty worn down. I know that there's a lot of issues with solar and the shady companies trying to get you to sign contracts that are a complete scam, but at the end of the day, you're the one signing on the dotted line. You didn't realize that this was going to be a problem, a pretty costly one at that as well. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, so we're going to end it here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. YouTube thinks you'll like this video popping up on screen right now, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll talk to you guys later.